What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. What's good? Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, man. We in here chilling, getting ready to chop it up with you guys about this. First things first, salute to Unfiltered Nation, salute to Unfiltered Fam, salute to the goons in the chat. Run them likes up for the homies, man. Run them up, okay? The homies. Keep the likes of 50% of the audience. Last but not least, man, tip your bartender, man. What's goody? What's goody to you guys, man? What's goody? Got to come in, man. We got to talk about what's going on in the world, man, because that's what we do over here. Okay. Donald Trump, President Trump has been definitely using his pardon powers, and he has definitely been doing some work all over the place. And he pardoned yesterday. Was it yesterday? I'm sure it was yesterday. The Chrisley family, who had the television show, man. Both of the mother and the father, pardoned them. Pardoned some other, law enforcement people. He pardoned some other governor that was doing something. So he's in there, man, just signing off, man, giving you a fresh, clean slate. All right. He even gave a pardon out to NBA young boy, man, rapper, got him taken care of. But the big thing that I want to talk about is the commuted sentence of Larry Hoover, former gangster disciple leader in Chicago, man, and how that's coming across and what my opinion is, because a lot of people are asking me, Shaq, what do you think about, man, Trump, man, pardoning Larry Hoover? Okay. Yeah, I always say this. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Come on, man, Rick Ross song. That's all. Every time I hear that, I just think of that Rick Ross song, dog, which is definitely a bop. But with that being said, man, I definitely wanted to say, give an overview of this, because there's a lot of people that are getting this thing misconstrued. Okay. It's one thing to give somebody credit, but you got to give them credit for what they did, not for what you think they did. So real quick, okay, let's run these likes up, man. Let's do not play. All right. Okay. President Trump on Wednesday commuted a sentence of notorious former Chicago street gang leader Larry Hoover, who's serving multiple life sentences in federal prison. Hoover, 74, co-founder of the Chicago gang, the Gangster Disciples, was already serving a 200-year sentence in state charges in Illinois for the 1973 murder of 19-year-old drug dealer William Pookie Young, when he was convicted of federal crimes in 1997 and sentenced to 6 consecutive life terms. Hoover was amongst 39 original Gangster Disciples indicted on August 1995, with a Fed Operation Headache, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read every bit of this, dog. I'm just going to go through the stuff that makes sense. Federal prosecutors had him on a RICO. Okay, leading a criminal enterprise, continuing overseeing a gang while in prison. RICO. Okay, have you noticed all these RICOs, bro? This RICO isn't new. Okay. Currently serving 6 life sentences in the maximum Colorado prison. Okay, so it's uncertain how he will be released from federal custody, but he still faces the remainder of his 200-year sentence, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so all this is basically saying the same thing, okay, that he's been in solitary confinement for 30 years. Hasn't been around anybody in 30 years. He's at the ADX Florence maximum security prison in Colorado. That's where they put the highest of the high in. If you're in there, they don't want you to ever see, talk, nothing. You are in the most secure prison in the country. All right. The most restrictive, draconian, supermax prison in the U.S. is the ADX Florence in Colorado. You don't want to be in there, bro. And it's fed. Okay. So you had these statements, people coming out, Hoover's attorneys. Quote, the court has demonstrated a complete unwillingness to reconsider Mr. Hoover's considerable growth and complete rehabilitation, blah, blah, blah. He's able to keep his voice alive through his advocacy, blah, 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 and all of that. Okay. I'm not going to read all of this. This is what I got to say about it. If you remember, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe about 2.5 years ago, when Kanye West and Drake did the here in LA, they did the concert The free Larry Hoover concert, they buried the hatchet, at least for that then, to do a concert together to try to, generate money to get, pay for his legal defense and all that. Larry Hoover's been in prison for like 52 years, bro. Okay, he's been at this maximum security prison for 43 years. Okay, he's been in solitary confinement for 30 years. Like, I mean, you talk about only getting an hour of light and a week and a bath a week or a shower every couple of days. This dude has not seen, talk, nothing outside of his attorneys. He doesn't have any outside information whatsoever. Okay, so with that being said, okay, what do I think about it? Make it real quick, real easy. To all the people that's telling me, man, that Trump did what Obama didn't do. He's getting Larry Hoover out of prison. He's pardoning. No, he didn't pardon Larry Hoover. He commuted the federal sentence against Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover had 6 consecutive life terms in the feds. Okay, a lot of people get this pardon stuff misconstrued. They have no idea what they're talking about. Okay. A pardon can only be used by a president in federal court. Any type of federal conviction. If you have a federal charge, tax evasion, RICO, anything that's fed, the president can get you out of that. And mostly the time, it's a government official who's or a police officer or a police chief or somebody like that. Okay. If you're on the state level, the pardon doesn't work. The only person who can pardon you on a state level is the governor of the state that you are incarcerated in. All right. So what they did was, let's look at it this way. Let's use me as an example, even though that would never happen to me, but let's just use me as an example. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, and I have no way to get back to LA, which is where I'm at. That's like somebody saying, you know what, man, we're going to give you a plane ride from Boston to Tennessee. Let's just make it even. Let's say Dallas, because that's like in the middle of the country. That's all Trump did. All Trump did was like, we're going to get you halfway there. Okay. In other words, the federal government is not going to pay for your incarceration anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to commute that sentence. That sentence never existed. And we're going to send you back to Illinois because you have 200 years in state. Okay. You had 6 life sentences. They did that so you would never get out. You were never getting out. Okay. Unless you were in a body bag. That was the only way. So what they saying is this: hey, we're going to get you there. And once you get there, you're on your own. It benefits this administration to do that. All right. Why? Because it makes it look very good. It makes it look good to black men in this country who, a lot of us, not me, but a lot of my friends have been in the legal system, records, can't vote, felonies, all of that stuff. And it looks like Trump is looking out. Okay. Look, it's a good look. Donald Trump is definitely looking good to a lot of people. All right. But let's not give him credit for what he did not do. All right. He commuted the sentence with the Chrisleys. They're done. That's fed. They're home. As you can see, both of the parents, Chrisleys, both of them ran home. The father got out first. The wife got out second. They're done. Their record's cleaner than you. No traffic tickets, no convictions, nothing. It's just like becoming a virgin again. Okay. Don't matter if you was sloppy toppying all over the neighborhood. Your girl is now legally back to being a virgin again, even though she's not. But on paperwork, she is. Larry Hoover's still in jail. They're just going to take him out of the federal system, and all these RICO people that they're trying to get, including the diddler, and all these other people, they got a place for them to go. Government's not footing the bill anymore for this. Trump said, we're not paying for it no more. Get it out of here. But he's not pardoned. Pardon means It's everything's wiped away. Clean slate. It's not a clean slate, bro. Just erased half of it. So this situation, stuck in Dallas. How are you going to get from Dallas? How am I going to get from Dallas to Cali? How am I going to do it, dog? When I have nothing, nobody to help me, nobody's allowed to help me. I can't get out of the building I'm in. I'm there. I'm in Texas. If you can get out of there, so be it. Okay? So I definitely give him credit for what he did do, 47. But everyone running around talking about it's a pardon, it's not a pardon. Who got pardoned was NBA Youngboy. That guy is a guy who's going to be at the crib. He's going to be home. All right. Barring that he doesn't do anything else. And hopefully he won't. But Trump's always taking care of hip hop cats. He did it with Lil Wayne when he was in office the last time. All right. He did it with Kodak Black. Okay. He's always looking out for the hip hop because he knows that hip hop guys like him. Most rappers don't have a problem with Trump, dog, because they don't. Most of them, a lot of these big ones, they either they down with him or they're not saying it. Okay. So with that being said, I want to make it crystal clear. Larry Hoover is not pardoned. His sentence has been commuted. Now it's on the governor of Illinois to figure out what he wants to do. Now, I got a lot of cousins in Chicago, bro. I got cousins that were GDs, bro. I've been paying attention to what my cousins have been posting online. I'm not gonna go there and say nothing to them on no post, but I'm definitely looking at it and seeing what my cousins that are in that life who came from them areas, South Side Chicago, West Side, okay, Dan Ryan Freeway, Cabrini Green, Old Block, 63rd Halstead, all of that. I've been there. Okay, I've been there one time. I've been to Chicago where my cousins are at. No joke. Seeing what they're saying. A lot of them are saying, hey, man, how come nobody else did that? How come Obama didn't do it? He's from Chicago. He didn't do this. How come they didn't do that? Blah, blah, blah. It would have been the same situation, though. Like, even if you would have did it, he's still not out. So the only thing I could say about that is this. If Trump has the ability to influence the governor of Illinois, the governor of Illinois is also a Republican. And if he has the ability to do that, then Larry Hoover will be out. Okay. He'll be out at that point. All right. So I just want to say that there's a lot of people that could help the black community, brown community, and these other communities. Where's their pardons? Why don't you go ahead and just pardon somebody who you can get out too? I mean, commute the sentence. That's two different things. That doesn't count as a pardon. It's just I'm commuting a sentence. But what about these other people that can come over here that's out? There's a lot of people that are in prison, bro, that are very positive. They got caught in a situation or they got, railroaded or they got, set up. I mean, come on, bro. It's very easy. I can go right online and start mentioning names. Okay. So I want to know, why aren't these people being, since everyone's getting pardons, bro, since this is what's happening, you pardoned 1,600 people that did the Capitol, the Capitol uprising. Everybody that was involved with that, you gave them all pardons. 1,600. The first day he was in there, he signed 1,600 pardons and got all them people out. So to me, I'm going to give him credit for commuting a sentence, dog. I mean, 6 life sentences is excessive anyway. Okay. But he's not out. I need to see the brother rocking around. Okay. That's what I need to see. And I need to see some other people who are definitely in there who can help immediately. All right. This is overkill. It's been overkill with this man. This man was trying to get out in 93. He should have been out a long time ago. I mean, when he was in 20 years, 73 to 93 is 20 years. He should have been out. But they piled on more stuff to keep him in there. So he should be out regardless. But when you got 200 years, bro, you don't know no 200-year-old people, bro. Okay. And then you put the 6 life sentences on top of it. Okay. Like I said, man, you got to figure out how you're going to get from Dallas, Texas to LA, bro. How you going to get there? You ain't got no money. You ain't got no transportation. Not allowed to call nobody. You stuck in this cell. How you getting out? You halfway there. So that's how I feel about it. I feel about it, man. People deserve credit, but you give them credit for what they have done. You don't give people credit for what they haven't done. Like I said, all these other people, they're out. Well, Larry Hoover's not out yet. I need to see him out. Then we can talk. Okay. 30 years solitary confinement in the most restrictive and draconian supermax prison in the U.S., bro. Dog, he's been in 50 something years, 52 years. What's up? We're going to find out, man. So that's what I got to say about it, man. So a lot of people been asking me what I feel about it. And like I said before, man, it's a good look. It's a good look, man. It's a good look to do stuff. You know, it's like anything else, bro. Window dressing, man. Looks good. Looks good. Food look good, man, till you sit down. You sit down and tear into it, man. Put the taste test. The look test. Okay, where's the taste test? It ain't passing the taste test yet. Okay. So a lot of people are really easy to please, bro. Just look like you're trying to help. Just look like you want to, like, you know, the look. Like we always say, man, if you look good, you are good. Nah, we're noticing that you pull back the sheets, bro. You pull the sheets back. Face look good. Body look. Pull the sheets back. You look at them feet. Feet toe up, bro. Got hammer time jumping off, dog. Got the hammer time, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man. Okay. Very easy to take care of your hair and your face. It's not as easy to take care of your nails, man. When you know, like I said, man, I used to look at them feet or the feet beat. You wear shoes too tight. You know, like, hey, okay, like I said before, bro. Okay, take the wig off, lipstick off, start taking the makeup off. You start finding out it ain't really what you thought it was, bro. Like, hey, can I take it back? No, it's too late. Okay, too late now, dog. Hey, you better go ahead and pretend. You better close your eyes super tight. Can we darken the room some more? It's not dark enough. Better figure that out. You clap on, clap off. You better figure that shit out. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Like I said before, it's a good look. Sometimes a good look is better than no look. But let's not act like it's what it is. It's not a pardon, homie. It is what they say. It is a commute. Okay, commute the sentence, and that's it. But Larry Hoover, hey man, if he can get past this and get to the crib, then we could talk, man. Okay, there's a lot of people, man. You know, Elmo Geronimo Pratt, Matulu Shakur, man. Like I can go on and on and on. Asada Shakur, all Tupac's relatives, like a whole bunch of them, dog. Like, I can just name them. Okay, you want to do something to impress me? Now, everybody else, I'm not here to tell you what to be impressed about. But I just name people off the top of my head, bro, who I know that can be exonerated now. Not no halfway, half now, half later, who you can absolutely pardon today, who will be back on these streets in my communities around the country handling business that ain't getting it. Okay? So if you're gonna do something, man, do it right. Yeah, okay, you keep that. Young boy, cool. Who else? That's what I'm waiting to see, man. Let me read you guys' questions, bro. Not really long, drawn out conversation. It's just me telling you how I feel about it. I give him credit for what he could do. He could not do a pardon on Larry Hoover because it's double jeopardy with him. They made sure that he was locked in. Same thing with R. Kelly, bro. Same thing with R. Kelly. Okay? Could be, oh man, let R. Kelly out. Oh man, let Tory Lanez out. You guys don't know how this works, man. You need to learn how the judicial system works and how presidential power works. It's only federal. R. Kelly, he's sentenced in Illinois. When he gets done with his sentence in Illinois, he has to go to New York. Doesn't look like he's getting out, though. That's two situations. Okay? Tory Lanez, Gavin Newsom here in California has to do that. Okay? So that's why you have two forms of imprisonment, so they can make sure they double lock the doors, bro. This is like you pull in your house, bro. You might have the little dock and you got the deadbolt, or a little chain. Double. Because if one doesn't work, the other one will. Okay? They try to kick that door in, it ain't going to be so easy, bro. They're going to have to break the frame. All right? So let me read your comments real quick. Justice Saab, what's going on? 213 Rocky, what's happening? Salute to the homie. What's going on? What's up, San Carlos Sanchez, Booty Bank? Okay, TD12. You know how we do it. What's up, Sarah? Hey, Sarah, you know how I'm doing it. I'm just keeping it gangster. Okay, we definitely talking about everything that needs to be discussed, bro. We gonna definitely. I needed to talk about this. Okay, and we will be getting back to the Diddy trial. Okay, Justice I said I see that Trump released NBA YoungBoy because he could. He could release him, man. That's under his power. People think that the president is the king, bro. We're in a democracy, man. This isn't a dictatorship, dog. This isn't anything like that. This isn't a meritocracy. Okay, like, well, it is. I'm merit, yeah, but you can't go in there and do it. It's not a kingdom, all right, where somebody can just wave their hand and everything happens, bro. I mean, you have three forms of government that has to, the law of checks and balances. You got three different factions. Okay, Congress. You got Congress, and you have the presidency. Okay, and you have all these forms. You have to do what you got to do. All right. Okay, Equan, what's going on, Equan? Okay, Chedrick Webb, what's happening? Long time no see, man. You got to work, man. Yeah, man. Your Timberwolves found out, man. Anthony Edwards got to learn that to talk less, play more basketball. I like him, but he got to talk less. Okay. Edward Chiplin said a lot of sick stuff going on. You know what, EC? It's not even a matter of that. It's a matter of we've always known it. But when you live your life like you live your life and how I live my life, I'm in the part of my life where I don't have to be around nobody I don't want to be around. So before, when you're growing up, you're around everybody. You know all the little sloppy situations and all the little things that's popping off because you're around it. You grow up you got to go to school with these dudes. You got to walk past their house, their neighborhoods, their blocks, their this, their that, So you know everything. But when you a grown ass man or woman, you don't got to be around nobody, okay, unless you choose to. So when we hear these things are very volatile and nasty and abusive and all these things are going on with these people who we thought that their lives were so much better than ours, it just seems like it's an epidemic, but it really isn't. Okay, it's been going on. All right. Miss up Patrice. Okay. You never get it misconstrued. Why would he pardon them to begin with? I just told you. It's a good look. I mean, why, sometimes you do things because it looks good, bro. It's a good look. It's a very good look. It's a good look, bro. He just commuted the sentence of a man who's very well known in Chicago for a lot of different reasons, bro. And at this point, being in there 52 years, people think that it's overkill that he's in there. He should have been out 30 years ago for the crimes that he was convicted of. And you had a black president who was from the same city in Chicago not do it. It makes it look like, how come he did it and he didn't do it? That type of thing. Okay. Well, how come Trump did it and Obama didn't do it? That's what I'm hearing from people. Oh man, Trump's more black than Obama. Like, man, you guys are acting crazy, dog. Like, come on, man. Nothing happened. Hey, you just, it's just like somebody you trying to bench press 700 pounds and they take 200 off. You still got to bench press 500, bro. You can't press 500. You can't even bench press your own weight. I mean, like, okay, we're going to take a couple of plates off. We take a couple of plates. You had too many plates on in the first place. Are we leg pressing or bench pressing? Like, so it doesn't really matter, man. The president didn't get him out. You just made it look like he did something. And people are walking around acting like he really did something. All he did was take a couple of plates off, bro. You still got to bench press 500. Okay. And you weigh 122. Like, okay, bro, if you can lift it, you can get out. That's why. What's up, Patrice? Okay. All right, man. Dakota Miller in the house. Egalitarian in the house. Christy. What's up, Christy? What's going on, Christy? What's going on, Christy? We got people running around here acting like this is really, really big. Now the NBA young boy, yeah, he got that done. Okay, but let's understand, young boy is always in something. Okay, young boy need to keep his nose clean, man. Just like Kodak Black, like y'all got to stop it. Y'all ain't gonna keep getting pardons, dog. Like y'all need to lay down somewhere. Okay, Mike Hurd in the house. Christy say I'm stupid. You already know. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. All right, straight up. Said, Patricia, I'm happy for Larry Hoover. He's completely rehabilitated himself and changed his life. I believe people can change. Trump got on halfway there. Facts. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating because, I mean, it makes sense. But the whole pardon thing and then trying to use him against Obama, it's like, nah, man, you ain't gonna step to me. I mean, y'all can do what y'all want to do in the privacy of your own conversations, but don't tag me on no comments and come over here and say, I mean, I'm an intellectual. We intellectuals over here, you know, Patrice. You know, we intellectuals. You know, we got our street cred and we've done our dirt and we've done what we've done in our life. But now we at the part of our life now where, you know, we could see the whole picture. Like, we're not just looking at pinpointing one thing. Like, so, man, don't come over here with the little petty things that you do at the, like I always tell these cats, don't come over here and try to act like we at the barbershop, nigga. Like, talk to me on some barbershop talk shit. You got to know what the hell you talking about when you're talking to me, dog. Don't tag me and at me and Shaq, what do you think? You know, man, I make a video and tell you that I ain't buying everything. Give him half credit for what he did. Okay. Sarah K. Scott in the house. What's up, Sarah? Okay. Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't see no pressers. I didn't see any pressers. I'll get to it later. Okay. I got a lot going on right now. Okay. Christy Hurt. Going on, Christy. He didn't get released. No. He got his sentence commuted. Larry Hoover had 2 sentences. He had a federal sentence for racketeering, okay, or RICO, 6 life sentences. That was one. And the federal always supersedes the state. And then he got convicted in the state for 200 years. Okay. So it's just like this, man. Let me just say it in terms that a lot of people can understand. Your credit report. You got 2. Let me make it even better. Your driving record. You got 2 drunk drivings, bruh. No insurance company's gonna mess with you. You got 2 drunk drivings in a year, dog. And they say, you know what? We're gonna take one of these drunk drivings off. If you can find insurance, if you can find somebody dumb enough to cover you, you can drive again. We'll give you your license back. Okay, take one off. You still got one that's still messing you up. But you're halfway there, though. At least it ain't 2. It's 1. But it ain't 0, is it? 0's what's gonna help you. Taking both of those car loans off that you defaulted on will help you get back in the game. But you shouldn't have never went out and got that Hellcat and wrecked it. You didn't have no money. Now it's on your credit report. Like, no. Okay. That's what I'm saying. All right. Sarah, I really don't know how I feel about all the pardons, committed sentences he's done. A lot of politics came into play when he did what he did. The Diddy trial was crazy today. Yeah, I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But I needed to get this out the way. Definitely need to talk about that. Equan, a lot going on in that trial. Yeah, I've been talking about it on here. If you've been missing my lives, we're going to talk about it. All right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, they always want to try to pit brown people against brown people, black people against black people, beige people against beige people. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, why do we still got to do that? It's just stop paying attention to people's races and just pay attention to what the hell they do. I mean, that's what I do. I don't care what color you are. Okay, I'm looking at what you've done. Okay, not your intent. I'm looking at your action. I don't care who you are. Okay, don't matter to me, but a lot of people care about that. A lot of people care about who, you know, what their background is and, you know, who they identify as. And they use all of that. Me, I don't care, but I've met shitty people of every race that I've met. I mean, I know assholes of every assholes and bees. I've met them all of all different type of sizes, shapes, religions, backgrounds, orientations. I met them all. And I put all y'all in the same bag, the trick bag. You know what I'm saying, Christy? Don't matter to me, dog. Ain't no special because you look like me. Matter of fact, you're at the bottom of the damn bag if you look like me. I'm really putting your ass at the bottom of the bag. Like, I don't play. People are people to me, bro. Okay, straight up. All right. I've had people that don't look nothing like me do things for me that nobody that look like me would do. Taking care of me, hooking me up with opportunities. Dog, I don't play that game. Trust me. All right. There's good people of every background and there's bad people of every background. Now, you want to walk around here and be stupid? That's on you. Okay. All right. Ain't going to be me. All right. Sarah in the house. Okay. What's going on? The trial's bananas. I mean, we can get into that later, but I'm going to tell you, man, I've been talking about the trial. I tried to tell you, man, but unfortunately, there's more to come because the defense has not taken over yet. This is all one side. Wait till that defensive side pops off. All right. Major Raider. What's going on, big dog? Hey, man, what's going on, AE? Out here on these blocks, man, spinning them. Okay. You already know. Okay. Straight up. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make it pop off. All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys are talking about it, man. Make sure you guys are checking out the videos, the Diddy videos on here, man. We're definitely doing big numbers on those. Okay. Justice Saw, man, right, man. Pay attention to what a person does, not the race. I was a kid, I didn't even realize color was, and friends, all I hear is race this, race that. Well, you have to hear race this, race that, because it comes into play. Like, people always say, oh, you're playing a race card. Dude, you can't tell me anybody's playing a race card unless you're in their position. Like, people act like it doesn't exist anymore, and when you bring it up, you're playing a card. No, dog, it's being done. Things are being done. I got to address it. Like, what am I supposed to, scared? A lot of people are scared to address bias and prejudice because they're going to be accused of some shit. It's like, why are you, victim shaming? Why are you blaming the person who why are you blaming the old lady who got the purse taken? Well, what does she have to, why was she walking around with a purse? Dude, because she has a right to walk around with a purse in the grocery store. You don't have a right to hit her over the head and take it. Well, she shouldn't have been walking around with a purse, man. People steal. Like, that kind of shit. No, you don't play that shit with me, dog. Like, nah. If something happened and it had something to do with race, we wouldn't bring it up. And if you don't like it, we don't care. Simple as that. All right? Facts are facts. All right? Hey, what's going on? Straight up. Hey. Okay? All right, we're going to see how it goes down. Okay? What's going on, cuz? Hey, man, that's it. Yeah, man, I'm not going to draw on this shit out, man. You guys should be subbing the hell out of the channel. You guys got so much good content, so much good game, so much good things popping off. I mean, I'm giving y'all everything, all subject of all different directions, bro. We staying on top of the Diddy trial. We staying on top of these politics. We staying on top of the money, getting to the money. We talking about all the entertainment stuff, the sports stuff. We talk about whatever, dog. This is Matthew Shotgun Filtered, dog. That means everything is discussed over here, dog. Not just one thing, dog. Everything. All right, man. Love all y'all. I'll be back later, dog. Matthew Shotgun Filtered.